This food has more protein than eggs. Fights Sarcopenia FAST. Did you know that there is a type of food that contains more protein than eggs and can even help reverse muscle loss due to aging faster than any supplement or gym program? As a doctor, I have witnessed thousands of patients gradually losing physical strength because of sarcopenia, the condition of muscle loss caused by aging. It doesn't happen suddenly, but quietly creeps into life. You get short of breath climbing a few stairs, feel tired after just a trip to the market, and standing up quickly from a chair becomes difficult. But the good news is, this condition is completely reversible, and the key lies in the right nutrition, especially when you include this specific type of food in your diet. The surprising thing is, the protein content it provides is 2 to even 7 times higher compared to eggs, beef, or even whey protein. Have you ever wondered why, as we get older, our bodies become weaker even though we still eat enough nutritious food every day? If so, please comment with the number 1. The truth is, aging not only makes us look older on the outside, but also makes it harder for the body to absorb nutrients inside. Even if you eat a lot of eggs, meat, or drink milk every day, if your digestive system is weak, hormones are imbalanced, and blood sugar is unstable, muscles will still silently atrophy. That is why many elderly people have sagging arms, weak legs, and lose balance despite trying to eat enough protein. The problem doesn't lie in quantity, but in the quality of protein and the body's ability to use it. And what's special is, there is a type of food containing leucine, the golden amino acid, that helps your body turn on a powerful muscle recovery switch. You just need to supplement properly, and your body will recover noticeably without medication or over-exercising. Let's meet today's star: collagen-rich bone broth protein, specifically hydrolyzed bone broth powder from grass-fed beef bones. And I want to emphasize it must be from grass-fed beef bones to have such amazing effects. You already know about the benefits of eggs from the previous video, right? But wait before making a comparison. A large egg has about 6 grams of protein. Although complete, it mainly supports the development of chicks. On the other hand, bone broth protein provides 15 to 20 grams per scoop. More importantly, it is rich in glycine, proline, hydroxyproline, and arginine amino acids that promote tissue regeneration at the cellular level. Imagine your muscles are like a house under construction. Protein is the bricks, certainly true, but what many people forget is the glue that binds those bricks together. Without it, bricks become loose, walls unstable, and the whole house weakens over time. In the body, that important glue is collagen, especially amino acids found in collagen such as glycine, proline, and leucine. These substances help bind muscle fibers together to keep your body flexible, stable, and capable of recovering after fatigue, impacts, or exercise. Researchers have discovered that collagen peptides, a special form of protein, can help older adults build muscle and increase strength more effectively than whey protein or traditional eggs, especially when combined with light resistance exercises like lifting small weights or using elastic bands for training. A study published in 2015 in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that older men who supplemented with collagen peptides while doing light exercise gained significantly more lean muscle mass and strength compared to those who only took a placebo. Why is it more effective? As we age, stomach acid decreases. The liver works less efficiently, processing amino acids which build proteins, and muscle tissues respond less well to insulin. All these factors make it harder for the body to use protein effectively as when young. That is why bone broth protein, which has been pre-digested into smaller pieces called peptides, is beneficial. This form of protein absorbs easily even when your digestion is weak. Moreover, bone broth has very low methionine, an amino acid that can cause inflammation if excessive, but is rich in glycine, proven to extend lifespan, reduce inflammation, and support the body's self-repair processes. That means you're not only rebuilding muscle but also soothing inflammatory responses that wear down the body over time. Another special benefit: bone broth protein does not spike insulin like some other protein powders do. This means you can drink it at night or during fasting periods, for example before sleep, without interrupting fat burning or autophagy, cellular cleansing, which are crucial processes as you age. I get asked almost every day, so how should I eat correctly? The answer is actually simpler than you think. Below is an easy way to start. You can apply today. Use 1 scoop of bone broth protein, about 15 to 20 grams daily, preferably made from grass-fed beef. You can dissolve it in warm water, very gentle on your stomach, or blend with some MCT oil and cinnamon if you want to support metabolism and boost energy. The best time to drink it is in the evening before sleep or right after light physical activity. This method optimizes muscle recovery and building, which is very important for maintaining strength and independence as you age. Hearing all this, do you find bone broth's benefits truly amazing? If yes, please comment below with bone broth, so I know you've got the golden secret to help muscles regenerate and grow stronger. Why muscle loss is not caused by aging, and how hormones, digestion, and liver function secretly block protein from doing its job. Many people think muscle loss is due to aging, but in reality, the deeper cause lies in internal changes within the body, especially the liver, digestion, and hormones. As you age, the liver becomes less efficient, digestive enzymes decrease, and hormones that support muscle building weaken. Imagine you have enough bricks to rebuild a house. That's the protein you eat. But the construction workers' enzymes and hormones don't work. Materials are available, but the house still isn't built. That's why sarcopenia muscle loss due to aging is not just about eating less protein, but also because the body can no longer absorb and use protein effectively. Understanding this is the first step to knowing how to supplement with the right type of protein at the right time to help your liver and muscles function again. Regarding digestion, starting from age 40, stomach acid production begins to decline. You might not feel it, but low stomach acid means you don't break down protein into amino acids efficiently. Even if you eat enough, your body can't extract what it needs. Undigested protein leads to bloating, fullness, and inflammation, all of which further weaken nutrient absorption. Also, your pancreas may produce fewer digestive enzymes, especially lipase and protease, which reduces your body's ability to metabolize fats and proteins. That's why many people feel tired or heavy after eating meat as they get older. But again, it's not a meat problem, it's a digestion problem. Regarding hormones, cortisol, your stress hormone, increases as you age, especially if you don't sleep deeply or live under chronic stress. High cortisol is catabolic, meaning it breaks down muscle tissue, especially in legs and glutes, the large muscle groups linked to balance and mobility. At the same time, your insulin sensitivity decreases, meaning your cells don't respond well to insulin even with a normal diet. This causes two things. You can't transport amino acids effectively into muscles. You accumulate excess fat while losing lean muscle mass, a classic skinny fat body in older adults. But here's an interesting point. Insulin isn't only related to carbs. Excess protein, especially in a context of poor metabolism, can also raise insulin and block fat burning. That's why the type and timing of protein consumption matters so much, and why collagen-based proteins like bone broth are superior. They have low insulin impact, high absorption ability, and anti-inflammatory effects. Don't forget the liver, the central organ of metabolism. Your liver converts amino acids into usable fuel, builds enzymes, and regulates blood sugar levels. If overloaded by toxins, processed foods, or excessive fructose, it slows down, and that affects every system, including muscle growth. So what can you do? Here are 3 simple fixes. Take betaine HCl or apple cider vinegar with protein meals to increase stomach acid and absorption. Naturally reduce cortisol by getting morning sunlight exposure, avoiding screens at night, and keeping blood sugar stable throughout the day. Support your liver with foods rich in choline, such as eggs, leafy greens, and beets, or consider milk, thistle, and dandelion root tea as natural aids. Now let's unlock the muscle-building switch inside your body, the single amino acid that promotes growth faster than any other, and how to activate it naturally without storing fat. Now that you understand how hormones and digestion affect muscle growth, let's talk about the spark plug of the muscle-building process, an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is one of 9 essential amino acids, meaning your body cannot produce it on its own. You must get it from food. But leucine is not just another building block. It is the trigger that signals your body to build muscle. Think of it as the ignition key of a car. Without it, the engine won't start no matter how much fuel is in the tank. Here's what's really happening inside your body. Leucine activates a powerful metabolic pathway called mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin. mTOR is your body's internal signal to begin muscle protein synthesis. When leucine levels are high enough, mTOR turns on and your body switches into anabolic mode, meaning it starts building instead of breaking down tissue. But here's the problem. As we age, your muscle tissue becomes less sensitive to leucine. This is called anabolic resistance, and it's one of the main drivers of sarcopenia. Older adults need more leucine to trigger the same muscle-building response younger people get from a smaller amount. So if you're over 60 and still only relying on random 10 or 15 grams of protein, you might not even reach the threshold to stimulate muscle repair. Research shows the minimum leucine threshold for older adults is about 5 to 3 grams per meal. That's the amount needed to activate mTOR and meaningfully stimulate protein synthesis. For reference, 1 egg contains only 0.5 grams of leucine. That means you would need 5 to 6 eggs just to reach that threshold. Want to build muscle effectively after age 60? The secret lies in the golden window after your workout. Eat a meal or drink a smoothie rich in leucine within 30 minutes after resistance training. This is when your body is most sensitive to amino acids, helping overcome anabolic resistance due to aging. Include 113 g of grass-fed beef, or 1 scoop of high-quality bone broth, protein, or 2 scoops of collagen peptides plus leucine or glycine. Combine with about 5 to 10 g of healthy fats, like olive oil or MCT oil, to slow absorption, just enough for sustained availability. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that supplementing essential amino acids rich in leucine improved muscle mass and strength in older adults, even without high-intensity exercise. That's the powerful effect of leucine. Does that mean you should start taking leucine powder? Not necessarily. Leucine works best in a context of proper digestion support, stable blood sugar, and enough resistance stimulation. Think of it as part of a system, not a silver bullet. And here's why bone broth protein is so effective. It not only contains leucine and glycine, but is pre-digested, supports your gut lining, and does not raise insulin. It's a powerful combination. The timing of protein consumption is just as important as the type of protein you eat, especially if you want to build muscle while you sleep. You are eating the right protein but still not seeing results. You're likely missing the golden window. And that's as important as the food itself. Your body does not build muscle while you work out. It builds muscle during recovery, especially deep sleep when human growth hormone, HGH, peaks, and your body is in full repair mode. But to fuel that overnight rebuilding process, your body needs the right nutrients at the right time. The problem is, many people eat their largest meal early in the day, skip dinner, or eat a carb-heavy snack before bed. So how can older adults actually absorb protein and rebuild muscle while sleeping? I call this the whiteboard process because I often draw it out for my patients like this. Win. Eat the right type of protein at the right time, 1 to 2 hours before bed. Have a light meal or a smoothie rich in slow-digesting protein. Especially, leucine helps activate muscle building. Collagen glycine supports tissue repair and promotes deep sleep. Examples: bone broth protein, collagen peptides, or casein. Do avoid carbs and sugar in the evening because insulin and growth hormone oppose each other. If insulin rises due to sweets or carbs, growth hormone, which is essential for muscle repair, gets blocked. Result: less effective sleep and poorer recovery. Combine with relaxation aids. Magnesium or glycine found in bone broth and collagen help calm the nervous system, lower body temperature, and lead you into deep sleep, the phase where muscle building is strongest. Imagine your body as a construction site. Daytime is noisy, busy, distracted. Work can't be done effectively. Nighttime is quiet. The builders can finally start repairs. But if you don't supply materials quality protein and glycine, they sit idle, and another night passes with muscles still wasting away. Science has confirmed this as well. A 2012 study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise showed that older adults who consumed casein protein before bed significantly increased muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate nothing overnight. Use pen and paper to write down the full daily routine to fight against muscle loss sarcopenia that every elderly person needs. Morning from 7 to 9 a.m. Spend 10 to 15 minutes outside in sunlight to reset your biological clock and reduce early morning cortisol levels. Then, drink water with a pinch of sea salt and a few drops of lemon juice to rehydrate and support adrenal function. If needed, add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar or a scoop of protein powder to boost stomach acid and prepare digestion. Perform light exercise, such as brisk walking or stretching for 10 minutes to increase blood flow to muscles. Noon from 12 to 2 p.m. Consider a main meal rich in protein, about 20 to 30 grams from wild salmon or tempeh. Eat with low-starch vegetables such as broccoli, kale, or arugula, along with healthy fats like olive oil, butter, or grass-fed butter. Prioritize adding leucine-rich foods such as turkey, eggs, or legumes. If you feel bloated after eating, you can take 1 to 2 betaine HCl capsules to aid protein digestion. Do resistance training for 15 to 30 minutes, including simple exercises like bodyweight squats, push-ups, using resistance bands or light weights. Perform slow and controlled movements. After training, rehydrate and have a light leucine-rich snack like a bone broth shake or boiled eggs. Evening should focus on recovery and preparing for sleep. Dinner should be light with steamed vegetables and clean proteins such as salmon, sardines, or leftovers from lunch. 1 to 2 hours before bed, drink a bone broth shake made from 1 scoop of grass-fed beef, bone broth protein with cinnamon and warm water or plant-based milk. You may supplement with 3G glycine or magnesium glycinate to help relax the body and promote deep sleep. During the pre-sleep period, avoid electronic screens or blue light to help the body produce melatonin and natural growth hormones. If needed, consider taking GABA or chamomile tea to support sleep. Turn off lights before 10:30 p.m. to synchronize with the peak growth hormone time. Once or twice a week, you can use infrared sauna or Epsom salt baths to help detoxify and reduce inflammation. Let's review the main points once more, so you don't miss any important information tailored specifically for your health and strength. Bone broth protein, rich in collagen and easy to absorb, may be more effective than eggs in reversing muscle loss, sarcopenia in older adults. Sarcopenia is not simply due to aging. The real cause comes from metabolic decline, low stomach acid secretion, high cortisol, poor liver function, and insulin resistance, all of which hinder the ability to absorb and use protein to build muscle. Bone broth provides leucine and glycine, 2 key amino acids for tissue repair and muscle growth. Especially, you need 5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to truly activate muscle protein synthesis. Timing of protein intake is very important. A collagen shake before bed helps take advantage of the night repair window when growth hormone is most active. Remember, eating the right foods at the right time, combined with light exercise, healthy digestion, And quality sleep will create the ideal environment for your body to regenerate muscle, restore energy, and age with strength. Your next step is simple. Try it tonight. Mix 1 scoop of high-quality bone broth protein into warm water with a bit of cinnamon. Drink about 90 minutes before sleep. Combine with 5 to 10 minutes of gentle stretching or a relaxing breathing exercise. Tomorrow morning, ask yourself, do you feel you slept more deeply? Is your body lighter? Is your energy more even? This is how real change begins, not by medicine, but by a small habit that is consistent and timely. You don't need a miracle. You just need the right knowledge and the right tools. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss simple but effective guidance that helps you live healthy, independent, and full of energy every day after 60.